Boom. Back in the office, which is great. Feels really good. The couple of things I wanted to talk about. I've been making some presentations. I did one just a couple of days ago, right after we got back, which is not always a good idea, to an economic development group, and was talking about what's going on. And interestingly, you will see that as inventories increase, that demand hasn't quite increased with that supply. It used to be we would talk about when all that supply comes on, people are going to come in and gobble it up. What we're seeing is that several levels of this, but one is that people are still paying way too much at the grocery store. There are layoffs that are actively happening in areas in which we operate, and people are a little nervous, and buyers don't feel the pressure that they did in the heyday to jump in and make something happen. So they're not so motivated to move right now. And so what we'll see as we move forward is, you know, as look, I've been doing this now almost 30 years. And in that time, we've seen a lot of things come and a lot of things go. And that's the one thing that is pretty certain, is that what goes up must come down, and what goes down will go back up again. And so for us, if you just look over history, when times are really good, compression in commissions occurs, and commissions go pretty far down, actually. In times where things are slow and we are pressed to bring our skills to the table, commissions tend to move up. Don't let your mind get trapped in the way things have always been and the way they're going to be. Because whatever you believe, when the buyers feel that need, that pressure to move, it will happen. Whether it happens after the election, whether it happens after Brian Buffini says in December, whether it happens in spring of next year, know that it's going to happen. Also, good markets, number of realtors goes up. Bad markets, tough markets, let's say, skills-based markets, that's a much better term, number of realtors goes down. So you're going to see all of this occur. You can blame it on whatever you want, but the fact of the matter is these things have occurred over time. It's those of us who consistently improve. And just a shout out to those of you that have come back to the contracts class. We are seeing the questions come in that show in this path of mastery that you take, where you learn, you take action, you go out and you practice, you put it into practice. You then gain new knowledge, which brings new questions back to the table. We're seeing it, and we so appreciate it. It's causing us to stay on our game, and hopefully it's helping you stay on your game. But it is so encouraging, and I fully believe if we can stay in there, if we can continue to learn, continue to get better, continue to press forward, that we're going to win. And I don't think in the too distant future where we will have that opportunity. So all the data, I've put some graphs down below, which I think are pretty interesting with regards to mortgage applications, because that typically is in front of the demand for housing. And this is a new format. Thank you for engaging with it. And it's going to be a great week. And so we will talk to you soon.